it's already been determined she will be moderating the debate on March 3rd. I know that someone asked you about it yesterday, and I just want to ask you today. Is there any doubt that you will attend that March 3rd debate with Megyn and Fox?
No, I'll be there. I have no objection to being there. And that had nothing to do with Megyn Kelly. The fact that I went out of the last one, it had to do with a memo that was sent out by Fox that was a little bit taunting, and I said it was inappropriate. And what happened is because I didn't do it, I raised $6 million for the vets. So I wouldn't have changed places. I mean, I did the right.
All right. That was Donald Trump with me earlier in the show. It's time to hear from you out there at 877 Newsmax. And why don't we get right to the phones and say hello to Kate from Pittstown, New Jersey. Hello, Kate.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you for participating. Appreciate it.
I'm glad to hear that Donald Trump is hopefully going to be in that debate on March 3rd, though. I think what he did for the vets was amazing. But I just wanted to say that I'm a huge Trump supporter, and that I'm just really tired of hearing people constantly bash him and call him a whiner and a sore loser, all because he wanted to challenge the results in Iowa. I mean, it's obvious there were definitely shenanigans going on there on both sides, both Democrat and Republican, so it's nice to see a candidate actually speak up for a change.
Yeah, well, I don't know that he's actually pursuing any kind of action. I think he's kind of let Iowa go, and I think he's concentrating now on New Hampshire and South Carolina and Vegas and everything that lies ahead. As far as those who criticize him, you know, they'll criticize him for everything and anything. So that's not going to stop. But I think he's pretty much leaving that behind him, Kate. Did you like what he had to say about you? So you're right. Hopefully he'll attend the debate. I mean, he says it now, and I hope he will, and I think he means it this time. But you don't think it was a mistake last time in Iowa not going, do you?
Definitely not. No.
Yeah.
I mean, $6 million for the vets.
Absolutely.
He probably raised more money than all the candidates on that stage debating have actually contributed. So.
And he gave $1 million of his own money, too, so that didn't hurt at all. Thank you very much, Kate. Good to talk to you. Appreciate it. Let's go next to Terry from Yuma, Arizona. Hello, Terry. Welcome aboard.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Thanks for calling. Pleasure is mine.
Talking to you.
Pleasure is mine.
Okay. This is the town of the lettuce capital of the world.
Okay, send me some lettuce.
If you don't know where it is, and Susie's hair salon.
There you go.
That's for Donald Trump. Yes, sir.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to express the fact that all these candidates, to me, are shooting themselves in the foot. It's not that hard to beat Hillary. She's the weakest thing that you'll ever see to beat. And this is they're fighting amongst themselves. They're just, it's very childish. They're all qualified to beat Hillary. So let's stop all this.
Let me ask you a question. Are you surprised, as Donald Trump was, to hear about the Quinnipiac poll out today that on a national level shows Hillary and Sanders in a dead heat? I mean, he had always had leads in New Hampshire. He had always had leads in even to an extent late in Iowa. But nationally, she pretty much was trouncing him, and now it's a dead heat.
Well, the way I look at that is it makes her even weaker, because if you can't beat Sanders, you can't beat anybody. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's a socialist. This country is not going to vote for a socialist.
Yeah.
Even though they are a little low on intelligence in this country, but they're not going to vote for him.
Yeah, I think.
And then Hillary has such a distorted past of corruption in Arkansas and wherever. People know that.
Yeah, well, it goes back a long way. She's been before a grand jury once before, and a lot of people call it the I don't recall session. Anyway, good to talk to you, Terry. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. All right, folks, back to our two normal longer segments for phone calls on Monday. We had the Trump interview and rearranged a few things. Thank you for weighing in. Jay Sekulow is coming up next for his take. Don't go away. President Obama may have met with world leaders in Paris to discuss climate change, but it appears as if he's got plans of his own. The New York Times has reported that President Obama is planning to implement massive climate change regulation without ratification from Congress. This means the president's abusing his executive power to funnel global warming money at will and wherever he wants. But is there even solid science behind the global warming claim? Former Reagan White House advisor and NSA scientist John Casey says no in the compelling book Dark Winter. Inside Dark Winter, you'll see the NOAA satellite data that proves that the Earth is actually cooling. Casey exposes the global warming myth and presents you with the hard facts and figures that unmask the annual $22 billion money grab. Get John Casey's revealing book and DVD absolutely free with our special offer. That's a savings of more than $35. You can claim this special free offer by clicking on newsmax.com/global warming or by calling our toll-free number at 800-780-3417. That's 800-780-3417.